Alright guys, here with Coach Pels, Coach Muz. First of all, score please.
6-6, Riley debut hat-trick today, Athif 2 and Randy with the other one.
Alright, sum that game up for us Muz. 6-3 up at one point, draw the game 6-6, so sum that one up for us please.
First half, I thought we were good, much better than last week. We were passing the ball around, especially in the final third, it was a lot better. I thought Riley was great on his debut, got a couple of goals, got to keep going. I think he's settled into the team now. Second half, game started off, conceded a goal within like 20 seconds. And then just kept conceding, to be honest. It was pretty poor second half, pretty blustery, it was hard to get the ball out of our own box. Pretty big back in our own half, really. But yeah, it's another draw. I think the first half was encouraging compared to last week. Yeah.
Pels, at 6-5, you lost your centre half. People on the touchline thought that was a substitution, but just clarify what went on there.
I mean, Sai said he had got kicked in his stomach and his stomach was hurting at the time, so he'd asked to come off. I mean, in such situations, I mean, you know, it's player's discretion. If he feels he can't continue, then he can't continue. But losing such a pivotal player at such a crucial time, you know, you did possibly say, you know, it cost us the result. We had to shuffle the pack around and that midfield, because Randy dropped into centre back, the midfield was a bit all over the place and it was just Groundhog Day. Everyone just coming at it, the whole team was just attacking. It's like we got a draw at the end of it. I feel like just one thing to add is that last 10 minutes was after Sav came off. Sav's not a player that will come off without a legitimate excuse, and he was in pain, so we had to take him off. We had like Riley and Adam play centre mid, which is not ideal, but we just hold him on, to be honest.
A final question. Obviously, you had quite a strong squad out there today. Riley, Assad, Saif, because of the 13th situation. Potentially, you could be losing all three of those players. How do you go about building this side to be as competitive as they can be? Because it seems like without them, I mean, even with them, you struggled today. So without them, it could be quite bad.
And then when you look at the quality of those three players, take them out of any team, you're obviously going to struggle, and you just have to not lower expectations, but realise you're not going to get the same level of results and the same level of performance as with them on the side. So you just, you know, play into our strengths. You know, we like to always say that if you pass the ball around, we're a good team. We saw that in the first half. We saw the pass very handy for Assad, the Riley's hat-trick. It was a great pass. Just get the ball out. Once, if you can get incorporated that, we could compete. We're not going to say we're going to do as well as we're doing right now. We've got superstars, a few superstars for us.
Alright guys, well done. Alright guys, here with Coach Mo, Coach Athif, under 9s. First of all, result please.
5-3 win. Obit got 3 and Zayn got 2.
Sum that game up for us please, Athif.
Started off really well. I think the last 10-15 minutes we showed too much in respect to the other team. But I've been told by a few of my friends that I don't give enough praise to my players, so I want to give a shout out to Hamas. We've been speaking to him for the past 2-3 weeks to pull his socks up. He's done exactly what we've asked him to do. He was pressing from the top. Jose for Result, I'd also give a shout out to. He's come up from the under 8s. He's not out of place in regards to playing with the 9s, and overall it was a very good team performance. But I just hope that in the near future we don't show too much respect to the opposition. We just need to kill the game.
Mo, a little word from for the opposition. Another gritty team, another team in your face the whole game. Do you think this is now a coincidence that every team comes out to play against you with all guns blazing, or do you think it's actually premeditated?
No, I think you got to look at the other team. We played them before. We beat them, I think 12-0 in a friendly game. So we knew what they were about. I mean, they had a brand new squad. I mean, the players were massive, so they were always going to be in our faces. And I think really for most of the game it was just literally part of us. So we're always attacking against 6 men who were lined up. And I think our team found it hard because it's not very often that we've got to play that way. I mean, even when they attacked, it was from goal kicks, looped up in the air. I mean, we don't really work on that in training, and I don't think we really will, because we like to keep the ball on the floor. When we do keep on the floor, I mean, we're untouchable. But I mean, yeah, teams, I think that is how they're going to approach us. I mean, they know the players we've got. We've got players like Omid, we've got players like Kai, we've got players like Zayn, we've got neat players on the ball, we've got Adam Choudhary, and they know what we're about. They know that we like to play football. So the closest they get to us, the easier it is for them. But I think once we start playing our game, it's pretty much one-way traffic. But again, it was a bit iffy. At times we got involved in the little scraps when we didn't need to, and it's got to be, you know, it's the, how do you say, it's like the element of champion to get away from that and just play your football at all times.
And let's short little 30 seconds on the referees and the ability of the referees. You've had quite a few referees in this league now, in your games. Sum them up for us.
I think for the first 3 games we had the same ref. I think I'd probably give him 1 out of 10. The second 2 games, I think we had another ref. Probably give him, I think he was consistent. I'd probably give him a 5. But again, the ref we had today, I mean, he has hands in his pocket. I appreciate it's cold, but at least come dressed for whoever. I mean, you're reffing a game of kids, and it's almost like you don't want to be there. I mean, it's not good enough. If the kids are out there, the coaches are there, parents are out there supporting, at least show that you're out there for a reason and you're here to coach a football game. And there's none of that. I mean, again, consistency. Some refs want to play with rules, some don't. Some want to allow back passes, some don't. Some want to stop the timer when the ball's gone off the pitch, and some don't. And it's just not consistent enough. And I think that's something they leave. We mentioned it before. I mean, fair enough, they're going to defend the referees, but I mean, it's not changed at all since last year, and that's the truth.
All right, guys, thank you very much. All right, here with Coach Saf, under 8s. First of all, score please, Saf.
3-1, we lost.
Sum that game up for us.
We came in with a little, slightly depleted squad. We didn't have Kaius in, we didn't have Rafi, so we were losing like 2 talented players. We had our usual David, we had Athif, we got onto the goal sheet, he's the only goal scorer. We had a new addition from Yusuf, he's been training with the 9s. And we had Hamza and Dunyal. Yeah, not such a great game, but honestly, from the previous game, even though we won 6-0 last week, there was a lot of passing going on in this game. There was a lot of playing with each other, talking to each other, but I feel like they were just outnumbered sometimes and just didn't have the positional awareness as well.
All right, within your squad, I mean, you've got a big squad that trains on a Saturday, and you show up today with barely 5 players. Why is that? What's the thinking behind taking less players to get on a match day?
To be honest, I'll be honest with you, we had a 8-player squad turn up last Sunday. We had a lot of players on the sideline not playing much minutes. We thought this week we're going to cut it down so we have a less selection on the sub bench. What we went in to do is we had our good team, our solid team that we're going to take out, because we knew Triangoals was a better team, and we're a good team actually. And we thought we're going to roll out and we're going to try and take it from there and play off our subs. Unfortunately we had a few dropouts, but it is what it is. We'll take it on from next week and see what we can do with our sub bench, bringing on new players.
A quick word on Coach Ethan, where the hell is he?
Oh, probably in the clubs that we're DJing.
Alright, well done, Saf.
Thanks.
Let's go. When you're ready. Hi there, guys. I'm here with Coach Aswat,
Pie Republic.
Coach Rudy. Yeah, repping Pie Republic. Best sponsors out there. Whoop whoop. Alright, Coach Rudy, sum it up for us, please.
3 games today. These boys didn't have a game, so I had Aswat on the sides watching some of the games while I was suffering from stomach aches. 3 different games, but 3 very scrappy games and very cold games. Start off with the under 9s because that's where we were first. 5-3 winners. Scrappy game of football. I think we got sucked into North London style. Another team that just didn't come to play football really. Just wanted to have a little kick about with the players. So yeah, I mean, you know what? It worked for them. They had a game plan and it worked for them. So fair enough. But we still managed to get our 5 goals. And there were times where we played good football. So we'll take that one. The under 12s, a game of 2 halves completely. 6-3 up at one point and then drew the game 6-all, and to be honest, lucky to even draw that game because I think give it 2 more minutes in that game and we lose. So another bad performance from them, in my opinion. I know they'll take positives. I know they'll say they scored 6, but where I'm looking at it is they had Assad, they had Riley, they had Saif, who potentially they cannot have next week, who will be in the 13 squad. So it's not a good sign when you've got three under 13s playing for you and you're not wrapping the game up, especially when 6-3 up. Under 8s, like Coach Athif said, it was a depleted squad. By choice, it seems, not by force. It was by choice. Is it the right way? Is it the wrong way? We don't know. I think it's going back to the drawing board. But they looked alright. They looked okay. I think Athif's a wonderful football player, very talented football player. But the rest of them got a lot of work to do, in my opinion. Not strong enough, not bullish enough. Even the passing doesn't get to the destination. The shots don't, they don't look like they're going to trouble the goalkeeper. All of it needs a lot of work still. But they're young, so again, like we say, it's a bonus team, that team, and if they pick up results, then great. And if their performances keep improving, which I believe it did today, then that's great too.
You got Coach Aswat by your side. Coach Aswat, it was a bit different for you this weekend. You didn't have a game to manage, so you were out there watching all the other games. Any stand-up performance for you?
Well, today I was really impressed with Athif. Of all the players I saw today, Athif was standout. Like, he's doing the basic stuff right. Still needs a bit of coaching, but he's got the right tools there to make it higher up, and who knows, you might even be taking him into the 9s squad soon.
Brilliant. It was a bit of a different weekend compared to the last few we've had. Mixed bag of results, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Is it better for coaches, or is that something worse?
You're only as good as your previous week. You're only as good as your previous week. So last week we had 4 wins. This week we had a forced win and a win, a draw and a loss. So it's not an improvement. I mean, it's hard to win all 4 games every single week.
Yeah.
But performance-wise, I think we were poor as well today, across the board. So in that sense, I think it's a poor week rather than a good week.
For me personally, I was really disappointed with the 12s in the second half, because it was just glimpses of exactly what we saw last week. It just seemed like positionally they weren't up there, passing-wise they weren't up there. It's just very, very scrappy all around, and it's not what we want to see on the sidelines.
I've been talking about 12s as well. I don't think they're quite man enough just yet. I mean, there's 5 minutes to go, you're 6-5 up, and Saif decides to take himself off because the ball hit him in his stomach. I know he's saying he was hurt, but I think he could have run it off, to be fair with you. And in those 5 minutes, that's when they needed him, and he wasn't present. So I think they got to take good hard look at themselves. The coach has got to address this. They can't be soft with these boys all the time. They have to be. There are times where you have to be ruthless, and sometimes I think they're mollycoddled a little bit too much. So, message to coaches: players are acting up. Make sure they know, because otherwise they think they get away with anything.
Thanks for that, Rudy. For our parents, I don't know, there will be no training on Tuesday. I don't know why. Maybe Rudy could tell us.
Tuesday. Where are we going Tuesday?
I don't know. I thought it was just party night.
Yeah, I thought we were just dressing up, wearing a tuxedo and that stuff. Now we're going to our awards tonight. We're going to have some fun. Yeah. Good luck, Rudy.
Go, Rudy!
Go, Rudy!
Thanks for that, lads.
Thank you.